Well, good morning. Good morning. It's great to be here with you this early morning. Congratulations on taking time out of your busy lives to come and be involved in this important thing. I hope that you all are well rested and ready for a long day, had a great breakfast. I'm told that Oscar Wilde once said that after a good meal, one can forgive just about anyone, even one's own family. You know, in this event was in the planning stages this past summer. The United States Supreme Court was deliberating and then issuing sweeping change to the way that American law looks at families. And so in the wake of that change, people started asking, and I started asking, and maybe you are asking even today, well, what are we doing here? Is this a conversation that has come and gone? Well, let me suggest a couple of reasons why it's important that we are here. First of all, the conversation about the family began long before the United States Supreme Court started thinking about it, and it will continue as long as mankind exists on this planet. Also, when legislatures pass law, and even much less so when judicial pronouncements of law occur, they rarely come with an instruction book. Once the law of the land changes public policy, it falls upon people of good judgment and goodwill to sort out the good and bad consequences of that change and to strive for an implementation that maximizes the good and that eliminates, insofar as possible, the unhelpful. For example, when the Affordable Care Act was famously passed by Congress, both supporters and opponents of the bill were left with its consequences. Real patriots committed to improving society, even those who philosophically hated the act, were called upon to deal with its implementation, to make the best of it, to sort out any pieces that were untenable and to try to squeeze value out of the other pieces. Over time, other laws will be passed to improve and change and modify and be implemented in order to reduce any negatives and to amplify all of the positives. In free societies, committed men and women work together to make even seemingly bad laws yield up societal good. Well, so now that the court has acted, we need more than ever assemblages like this one. People of goodwill on both sides of this political divide agree that a healthy family is foundational to a healthy society. It's just that some of us disagree about what ingredients make families healthy. The stakes for future generations are so great that this is not a place where we can simply agree to disagree. When we make decisions that affect the health and happiness and well-being of children over generations over whom we have stewardship, it's incumbent upon us to follow up with research and work that ensures that we do not inadvertently harm those children. This disagreement, such as it is, must be settled by thoughtful discussion and observation and analysis. The right questions must be asked, the right research conducted, the right understandings come to. Any society like ours that demands that an environmental impact study be performed before we can install a mailbox must also insist that our best thinking be brought to bear on our public policy decisions as they pertain to society's cornerstone component, the family. So thank you for being here, and thank you for engaging in this, the most important conversation of the ages. Our next speaker this morning has been a humble and inspiring global voice for strengthening families for well over 30 years. Elder M. Russell Ballard has served as a member of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints since 1985, traveling throughout the earth to instruct church members and to direct day-to-day affairs of the worldwide church. 30 years ago, in 1995, Elder Ballard became a signatory with his brethren to a document entitled The Family, a Proclamation to the World. It served then and serves now as a clear declaration of the singular importance of the family as it has been defined in Scripture and in sacred and wisdom texts which have guided the lives of billions of people across the four corners of the earth over the span of millennia. This document has served as an important stake in the shifting ground of moral relativism. Elder Ballard once said to a worldwide audience of families, quote, "So the bad news is that family breakdown is causing a host of societal and economic ills. But the good news is that, like any cause and effect, those ills can be reversed if what is causing them is changed. Inequalities are resolved by living correct principles and values. The most important cause of our lifetime," and he might have been speaking to you in this room as he said these words, "the most important cause of our lifetime is our families. If we will devote ourselves to this cause, we will improve every aspect of our lives." And as we've just heard, the research bears out that prophetic statement. On another occasion, he said that what matters most is what lasts the longest, and families are forever. Elder M. Russell Ballard married Barbara Bowen, who is here with us today. Let's give her a round of applause. They were married just down the street here in the LDS Salt Lake Temple on August 28th, 1951. They're the parents of 2 sons and 5 daughters. Please welcome Elder M. Russell Ballard.